Welcome back to our hand embroidery series. This week we are making bullion stitches, otherwise known as a bullion knot, coil stitch, grub stitch and Puerto Rico stitch. So what we'll do is we'll have one strand of embroidery thread folded in half with a loop at one end, pass it under a stitch, pass your needle through the loop and pull it tight. Okay, we bring our needle up at the top of where we want to go, to make a straight stitch down, and then don't pull it all the way through, pass your needle back up again at point A, and then we're going to wrap the long part of the thread around the tip of the needle 9 times and hold the thread to one side. I need to push the needle up a little bit so that I can grab the top of it. And as we pull it through, you need to keep a little bit of tension on those twists and hold the twist between your thumb and finger as you pull the thread through. Bring it back down. We're going to put our needle back down at point B, so at the bottom of our straight stitch, and just keeping those twists a little bit more uniform, and then pull it through tight. Now that last pass through just secures those coils down. So we're going to bring it up at the bottom of where our post is, make a straight stitch and go down at B. Don't pull the needle all the way through because you want to bring the tip up again at point A at the start of your straight stitch. I do find this stitch really fiddly, but it's so effective. Okay, once we've got our tip of our needle through, take the long part of the thread and we're going to make 9 twists around the tip of the needle again. When we've got our 9 twists, hold it to one side. I need to push the needle up so that I can grab the tip of the needle. Okay, and we're just going to hold those twists and that thread and not hold them tight, just hold them so that they don't untwist as you pull the thread through. Lay them down flat against the work, give it a little tug, and then insert your needle back down at the bottom of the straight stitch and pull it through tight to secure it. Let's talk that through again. So we're going to bring the needle up at the bottom of the fence post, we shall call it a fence post. There we go, so that's point A. Make a straight stitch by going down at point B. Don't push the needle all the way through because you want to bring that tip back up at point A. After a little bit of fiddle, make 9 twists of thread around the tip of the needle. Push my needle through a little bit more because I didn't have enough space. I don't want those twists to come undone. So with my left hand, I'm just holding some tension on that thread so that I can get hold of the needle. Once I've got hold of the needle, I can use the thumb and finger of my left hand to just gently hold the thread and the twists in place as I pull that needle and thread all the way through those twists. And then I'm going to lay them down across the post and put my needle back down at what we would call in point B, so the bottom of the straight stitch. Now a bullion stitch or a bullion knot does take some practice. It can be fiddly when you first get started. So feel free to re-watch the video as many times as you need to. Take it back a bit, pause it, and just use the guide, my spoken guide, to help you through it. Like I say, they do need practice, but these bullion stitches on the sheep use bag make this little part of the bag look like fence posts, so it's well worth doing. I do hope you have been enjoying the hand embroidery series. If you have, please consider giving us a like and subscribing to our YouTube channel. Please click the bell for notifications of new videos. And if you would like to have early access to videos, exclusive content and free patterns, please do consider giving us a subscribe on Patreon, and the link will be in the description below. I look forward to seeing you again next time for our next embroidery stitch on Sophie's Garden tote bag.